What's going on, Anchor? It's Monday, and on Mondays, you know what I do? I review Grant Cardone's strategy of the week. Grant's most recent strategy came out on June 22nd. You can read the entire thing over at cardonesolutions.com. It's all about the right kind of debt, right? So are you in debt right now? And if so, do you want to get out of it? Now, Grant's going to tell us that good debt is debt that will produce income. And then there's bad debt, or what Grant likes to say, stupid debt, like $20,000 on a credit card that you can't pay off for things that you don't have anymore, such as food and clothing and vacations and things like that. Those are things that would probably make more sense to just pay cash for, okay? The bad debt, right, makes you a financial slave. Okay, the good debt makes you financially free. Okay, so you want to figure out, if I'm taking on debt, can I use it to my advantage? If I can't, then I probably don't want to take it on. Okay, that's the bottom line right there. Now, in case of credibility on this, Grant's got a real estate portfolio worth into the hundreds of millions of dollars. So he kind of knows what he's doing. So he talks a little bit about how to take on the right kind of debt, and then just sort of a very simple formula that you can look at to do that. So the right kind of debt is going to help you manage cash flow. It doesn't have to be complicated. So for example, you just want to do the math, right? If the profit from the debt outweighs the debt with interest, why wouldn't you want to take it on, right? So you want to measure the ROI, and with that debt, you need to be certain that the investment, the ROI from that investment exceeds the after-tax interest cost. That's what Grant talks about. So the real thing you want to start thinking about in terms of debt is are you in debt right now, and what kind of debt are we talking about? Because if you're going to make investments and you're going to go into debt to make an investment, then you better make sure that you're investing in the right things. And that might be a topic for a different conversation, but the most important thing you can invest in, and if you're going to take a little bit of debt in the beginning for an investment, the number one investment you can make is in you. Okay. Now, what that means, though, think about this. If you've got some bad debt, if you've racked some bad debt up and you need to get out of that, you want to make that go bye-bye so that you can start using debt instead of debt using you. If you don't have money to get a loan, a big enough loan to do that, then Cardone University, we're going to throw this back. Okay, and it doesn't even have to be Cardone University. It could be any. You need to learn how to make money. You need to learn how to manage money, and you need to learn how to multiply money. Okay. Now, Cardone University is going to help with that, which is where we're coming back to. So if you go to cardoneuniversity.info, you can get signed up for a free tour on how you can use that program to generate. And if you got to go into debt to get on that thing, that's going to pay way better than college, right? If you're going to go into debt, remember, debt has to have a positive ROI. Cardone University will have a positive ROI for you, way beyond anything you've ever thought about, okay? And the best news about that is I'm going to help you through it the entire way. So run on over to cardoneuniversity.info. Take on a little good debt to get rid of your bad debt. If you have questions about that, call me, shoot me an email, david@grantcardone.com or 310-777-0352. Let's take a look at Cardone University together, and then we'll start looking at making debt your friend too.